welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are brand new. Today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video, something I'm not normally used to or normally do. I am currently on vacation, so that is why my background looks completely different than what it normally does. I'm gonna kind of do a chit chat, get ready with me kind of video, just to kind of, like update you on my life, because it has been almost 2 months since I've posted. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be starting with my eyeshadow, and I will be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I have not done a tutorial yet, so I wanted to go ahead and get this up there because that palette's amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one is a little bit too light for my skin tone, but I forgot my other concealer at home, so thanks to my sister for remembering to bring this. So let me grab this so I can start by that. I'm just going to put this on my eyelids, and then I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender. So just an update, if you haven't already noticed, I did get braces since the last time that I filmed or uploaded a video, which is been pretty much awful the whole time. Yeah, I have hated it. Yesterday, actually, and like I said, I'm on vacation, so this was definitely something that I was not prepared for. I had walked down to the gas station that's like literally right around the corner from our hotel, and they like have frozen yogurt there, so I wanted to try some of that. And the frozen yogurt was actually really, really good. So I'm like walking down the street trying to eat my frozen yogurt, right? And as I'm like eating it, all of a sudden like I feel like this really like sharp pain in my tooth back here, and I was like, okay, that doesn't feel right. So I stopped eating, and it was like about half full. Like I had like literally only had like a couple bites. Like it wasn't like anything crazy. And so like I got all the way back up to my room, and I'm like in the bathroom like, oh my gosh, like what is this, like what's going on, like trying to like rip open my mouth to see what's going on. And this whole back wire had like, oh, I don't know if it like loosened or like what, but it had like literally like come out, and it was like completely bent. It was like bent like this. So it's like normally like straight, and it was like bent. And I was like, oh my God, like I was freaking out. I was like crying because it hurt so bad. So I'm like trying to call my orthodontist, and it's Saturday, so they were closed, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like they're closed or whatever, and like they gave me like a phone number to call, and like in case of an emergency. Well, of course, like as soon as I called the person's phone number, she doesn't answer either. So I'm like super, like whatever. So I like leave a voicemail, and I'm like, hi, my name is Jess, blah blah blah, like I need help, like I'm in a lot of pain. And so like within like 10 minutes she gave me a call back, and she was like, hey, like the best thing that I can do for you since you're on vacation is like tell you to like go and like find a pair of pliers basically, and try to like put the wire back in place yourself. Well, of course, me being like such a baby, I'm like freaking out. Well, I ended up like pushing it back into place, and I think it was just like because the bracket in the very back was loose. So yeah, that's literally what has been my life with braces. I am going in with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is the only palette that I brought on vacation with me, and I absolutely love it. Well, today I'm going to be starting with these two colors, and I lost my little like the paper with all the names on it, so I'm just going to point to what they are. I'm going to go in with both of these colors. I'm just basically going to mix them together like this, and I just kind of go back and forth and then tap off the excess. So I'm just going to kind of blend back and forth like so. Alright, next I am going to go in with this bottom, or the shade right below, right here, and I'm just going to kind of do the same thing, just kind of blend that right over the top of the other eyeshadow I just used. And then I'm just going to kind of blend this up towards my brow. And then I'm just going to kind of use circular motions to kind of blend out. So we're going to go into, let's do this guy right here, this kind of purpley red color. So we're going to just kind of dip this brush, and I'm using the Morphe 535 brush, which I actually really like. It's a really beautiful blending brush. So with this, I'm going to kind of focus this more towards like the crease instead of trying to like blow this out towards my brow. And then I'm going to kind of bring it down more like on the outer corner and then right here on my lid. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to blend as the product leaves my brush. Same thing, just kind of, like I said, kind of cover it, but like not. So this one is a little bit more of a flatter brush, and I like to use this guy for kind of getting more into the crease in the outer corner. This is the Morphe M433 brush, and as you can see, it's kind of dirty because I've been using it, but yeah, we're going to work with it. So the next color I'm going to go into is going to be the color right next to the color we just used, which is this guy, yeah, that one. And I'm going to focus this more on the outer V of my eye. So I'm going to focus this in the crease, and then I'm going to kind of use it like this to kind of give that like V shape right there, and then focus this in my crease like I said before, and then as the product leaves in my brush, as always, kind of blend in circular motions. Next, I'm going to kind of create a halo effect in a way. I am going to go in with this dark chocolatey brown right here, and I'm going to use that same Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to lather up my brush real good and then tap off that excess, you know. And then I'm just going to kind of create a little bit of a halo. I might have to go a little smaller of a brush in the inner corner. And I'll kind of very lightly connect it in the middle, just because this brush is like way too thick for my inner corner, so it's not giving me the desired effect that I want to do, because I want the outer corner and the inner corner to be super dark. Love. And then I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush, my favorite one that has no brand, this guy right here. I love this one because it's super tiny, like compared to like this brush, or even that M433. This isn't a clean one, but you'll see the difference. Like, I love like the tininess and like the thinness of this because I can really get in there. I'm just gonna spritz my brush with MAC Fix Plus, my little baby size. I love that they make these little tana sizes because they're so cute. I want to use, I think I'm gonna use this gorgeous bronzy gold right here. Love that color. I am going to prime my face with the NYX Honey Do Me Up, which I have been loving recently, and then just use my fingers to kind of rub it in and work it into my skin. And then for foundation, I am actually just going to go in with a tinted moisturizer. This is the Sonia Kashunk tinted moisturizer, and this is in the color Linen, which is a little too light for my skin tone, but all in all, when I'm like all set and done, like concealer and everything, it looks okay. So I'm just going to kind of squirt this on my faces, I guess I have multiple faces, on my face in little lines like so. Like that. And then I'm just going to use my Morphe M439 foundation brush, and I'm just gonna kind of bounce around, and then I'll kind of do circular motions to blend this guy out. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape, the one that's too light for my skin, but you know, whatever. We're going extra bronze today. basically cover your whole face in this stuff. And I'm just gonna blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. And I'm just gonna basically blend that all in. And then I'm going to just kind of spritz my face just a tiny bit with the Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. Just to kind of give my face a little bit of a set. Alright, and then I'm going in with a damp beauty sponge and my RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. So I'm basically going to bake my face. And I'm just going to use, I love using the Real Techniques beauty sponge for this because it is flat on the side. And so it makes it really easy just to kind of scoop that right underneath my eye and clean up my eyeshadow in the process. So I'm going to do that. And while my face is baking, I'm going to fill in my brows with my Anastasia brow pomade. I am going to use my Morphe R45 brush, and this is just an angled brush, which I personally love. I bought a couple of them because they work really, really well for brows and for eyeliner. So I bought a couple because I really like them. So I'm just going to fill in the natural shape of my eye, and I'll just skip through this because you guys see this all the time. bye.